2015 was a pretty awesome year for RPGs. There were loads of great titles that stole many hours of my life, but I say that those hours were definitely well spent. You're watching the most prestigious awards on the planet, the 2015 Hellfire RPG Awards, where I'll be giving out awards for the following categories: setting, soundtrack, gameplay, story and characters, and finally, RPG of the Year. I want to know what you think about my picks. Let me know in the comments. Now let's get things rolling. Let's start things off with the best setting. This award goes to the game with the best world in terms of size, detail, atmosphere, and exploration. And the runner-up goes to a game that screams atmosphere around every corner: Bloodborne! Exploring it and being destroyed within countless times was somehow loads of fun. Who can deny this is one of the most beautifully unique worlds ever designed? This probably would take home top spot in most years, but it was up against some quality competition this year. In top spot, Xenoblade Chronicles X. This won't come as a surprise to those who have played this game. The world is massively detailed, full of life, and incredible to explore. The best thing is, you're able to explore every single inch of the world and even soar through the air in giant machines. Xenoblade Chronicles X is well deserving of the 2015 Setting of the Year award. The Best Soundtrack award goes to the game with, the best soundtrack. There were two games last year that really stood out for me. In second place, we have Tales of Zestiria. There are loads of tracks here that really stand out for me, particularly the main theme and the 4 tracks that play in the Elemental Temples. I found myself taking the long way while navigating through these dungeons, just so I could hear the music a little longer. The 2015 Best Soundtrack Award goes to a game that you really need to experience for yourself. Those who have will likely agree that Undertale is very worthy of this award. The entire game was made by a single guy, so it's hard to believe that the entire soundtrack can be so good. But it is. So many awesome tracks. Give me a hell yeah if you would walk down the wedding aisle to Megalovania. Hell yeah! I am a firm believer that great characters are required to drive a quality narrative, which is why I've grouped the two into the same award. Before I state my top 2, I really need to give an honourable mention to a particular character who was born from pure awesomeness. That is, Edna from Tales of Zestiria. Her overly apathetic attitude and constant sarcasm is priceless. Tales games usually deliver a cast of quality characters, and Edna is no exception.
Hey, mister. Edna's so lonely. She could use a big hug.
Well, aren't you a precious little thing? Your name is Edna?
Oh, please, mister. Edna's so cold.
Oh, but there's a trial, you see. We need to get to the altar and...
Useless.
The runner-up for Best Character and Story goes to Undertale. You play the role of a little kid who mistakenly falls from the surface into the underground, which is inhabited by intelligent monsters who have been sealed away. Throughout your journey back to the surface, you'll meet loads of memorable characters and reach countless thought-provoking plot points. The game is incredibly well written and it is loaded with hilarious plays on typical RPG mechanics. Undertale is awesome. The top prize in this category goes to The Witcher 3. Most gamers fell in love with Geralt and his companions in the previous games, and The Witcher 3 builds on this with perfection. The journey to save Ciri from the Wild Hunt is quality from start to finish, and this is strengthened by the huge, deep cast of characters that you'll meet along the way. Talking about it makes me want to play it all over again. There were loads of games released this year with quality gameplay. Roaming the wasteland in Fallout 4, slaying dragon after dragon in Dragon Age 3, and finding and destroying creatures bigger than a 10-story building in Xenoblade Chronicles X. These were all very memorable. There were 2 games, however, that I could not separate, so there will be 2 Best Gameplay Awards for 2015. First, we have Bloodborne. The gameplay is what makes Bloodborne, Bloodborne. We've seen this style in the Souls series, but this time the main character is equipped with a gun and a main weapon that can transform into multiple forms. Every single fight will keep you thinking, because if you lose concentration for 1 second, you are dead. The other winner goes to a game that is completely different to anything you've ever encountered. Yeah, it's been mentioned a couple times previously. It is Undertale. The gameplay is so amazing because your battle actions are dictated by the personality of the enemy. Dodging enemy attacks will face you with unique evasive puzzles, and words cannot explain how amazingly well thought out these become when facing bosses. You can get through the entire game without killing a single enemy. This can be done by appealing to their unique personalities, which is something you have never experienced before. Finally, the most esteemed award in gaming history, the Hellfire RPG of the Year. The runner-up is something you haven't stopped hearing about. It's Undertale. There is so much about this game that is awesome. After all, it did appear in 3 out of 4 of the previous categories. If you get anything out of this video, then let it be that this game is a must-play. Get onto Steam immediately and buy it. You will not regret it. Now, the moment you have been waiting your life for. The 2015 Hellfire RPG of the Year award goes to a title that excels in every area. As soon as I started playing this, I knew I was in for something special. The 2015 Hellfire RPG of the Year award goes to... This shit is so intense, just like camping. The Witcher 3. Is this really a surprise? If you have played it, you know what I'm talking about. The hugely detailed, beautiful world, the deep, memorable characters, the engaging, meaningful quests, and the fast-paced, thought-provoking gameplay all contribute in making this the must-play title of 2015. Congratulations, Geralt and crew, you now have a shiny medal to hang around your necks. What do you think about these award winners? I would love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment. This was Hellfire RPGs. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and check out some of my other videos. Thanks for watching.